Hey Forge fans, Anthony Urciuoli with you. It's the Forge Audio Network. Here are your 3 keys to the match. Your Forge FC on the road in Montreal to take on CF Montreal at Saputo Stadium. It's the quarterfinals of the Canadian Championship. And for Forge FC, we can go back to last season, a heartbreaking loss at home to Montreal. They dropped the match in penalties. It was the semifinal. They were that close to the final where they would have played Toronto FC in the 2021 Canadian Championship final. But Forge came up just short. Heartbreaker. But now an opportunity for revenge. Players, coaches don't want to call it revenge necessarily, but I mean, they got that close. They want to come out with a win this time. It'll be a little tougher. They're on the road. And they're not going to catch Montreal off guard because Montreal has seen this club. They know what this club can do. And there's no way Forge is sneaking up on anybody at this point, and especially not Montreal, who learned firsthand, almost dropping that match last year. So let's get to the 3 keys. Number 1, send a message. Specifically, send a message early. Forge FC is not the kind of team that's going to sit back, park the bus, defend, hope for a tie, hope to get lucky in penalty kicks. Forge FC is going to be on the attack from start to finish every time they get the ball. They're going to try and possess the ball. They're going to move the ball around. They're so efficient with their passing. Forge passes. We know how much Forge possesses the ball, how much they move the ball around. They complete 85%, just nearly 85% of their passes in the Canadian Premier League. So Forge is not only able to, and I mean, they go hand in hand. If you're accurate with your passes, you can possess the ball and vice versa. So Forge has the skill to play that kind of game. They are going to want to bring it to Montreal. They're going to want to show Montreal that they're not afraid. We're here to play. We're not here to sit back. We're here to score some goals. And it's important to send that message early. Take your shots early. Attack early. Show Montreal right off the hop. We respect you, but we're not going to fear you in any way. Key number 2 for Forge. Discipline. As much as they want to attack, as much as they want to score the early goal, play with a lead, they're going to have to be careful. Montreal is a very good offensive team. It's about finding that balance in your attack, but also being able to get back and defend, whether it's a turnover, whether it's Montreal just building up the play from their own third. Forge is going to want to be disciplined defensively. Don't take any unnecessary chances. If you have the ball and you want to take some chances, great. But make sure you have the ball before you do that because Montreal can score goals. They've scored 24 goals in Major League Soccer this season. That's the 3rd most. 23 of those 24 goals for Montreal this season have been within the 18-yard box. So they're getting good runs. They're able to get it close to the keeper. They're able to score on second and third opportunities. So Forge is going to have to be good in all phases, and they're going to have to remain disciplined defensively. Key number 3 for Forge, win the 50-50s. I'm not talking about the ticket draw. That's probably going to be going on at the Saputo Stadium. When I say 50-50, if the ball is in the air, if Forge can win better than 50% of those one-on-one battles, whether it's with their head, whatever it is, it will go a long way for Forge. Montreal right now in Major League Soccer, when it comes to 50-50 balls, they're 5th in the league. So they're well over 50%. They're very good in the air, and they're a very hard-working team. And it'll be up to Forge to equal that and better that. Listen, it doesn't come down to skill necessarily in those times of the game. It comes down to just sheer drive and hard work. So Forge is going to have to outwork Montreal if they have any chance of coming out with a victory in this match. All right, so that's what a confident Forge side will have to do to secure 3 points in Montreal. It's a tall task, but they came close to beating Montreal last year, and they're confident going into this one. All right, enjoy the match. We'll talk to you soon.